Long time no see. Welcome back. Sorry it's been a long time, but I've been waiting on said rusty Land Rover to come back from the spray shop. It's been out there about 2 months, but everyone seems to be going quite slow at the moment. But anyway, it should be back this week, hopefully. But in the meantime, as you've probably been seeing from my Instagram, I've been doing a lot of tractor stuff. So put a new clutch in the Fordson Major, which is next door, dragged the grey Fergie round, which hasn't been out the shed for about 5 years, got that up and running. And then we got a little project, which I'll take you to the back in a second, which is a little Yanmar. We got at auction, pulls like a train, very tatty though, so I've started stripping that down. But behind my right ear here, you can probably see another vehicle that's not a Land Rover. It is actually an Austin Cambridge Farina. Now, my friend has had this about 10 years and he sent it somewhere to get it restored. So it come back from the restorers in a worse state than I think it went, and it went into a shed and it's been there ever since. So he spent a lot of money on the seats and stuff like that, and yeah, so I dragged it round here the other day to see what the situation was with it, and would like to stick the engine back in because it hasn't got an engine in at the moment, and obviously get it back on the road for him. So, but anyway, after sticking it up on the ramp, the spray job that was supposed to be done was, as you can see, not very good. Now, restored chassis means restored chassis, fixing any holes and stuff like that, doing the suspension and stuff like that. Didn't happen. Right, here we go. So this is what I've got to deal with. So we've got various bushes that are knackered, all the rubbers are gone, loads of play in it, was never touched, slight bit of overspray as well, as you could see. Oh yeah, that's a restored chassis. Let's go down here. Look, restored? I don't think so. I've cut this bit out already, which is there. You've got one bit here that's been welded before, that's yeah, not restored. So slight bit of overspray. It's got a nice new exhaust pipe on it, look, so they've done something. So for something being restored, sorry, there's a noisy vehicle just going past a telehandler. So yeah, so that's a restored chassis on a Austin Cambridge. Although it has got the extra strong springs on it to take a caravan, because apparently the previous owner used to tow with it, which is quite cool. I quite like them. So yeah, I should probably put the tow bar back on. I hope it attaches to something else rather than just the bumper, which would be quite funny. But apparently it used to go all over Europe in it. So, but we'll get it back on the road, and we'll put the engine back in. I don't know what state the engine's in, but yeah, if you could see all these here, they're all totally gone. I don't understand that. And he spent a lot of money on it as well, and you put your trust in people and they let you down sometimes. But yeah, so there's a big list of parts to be got there. Dashboard needs coming out of it as well, because it's all cracked. So yeah, as you can see, just walking around it again, you can see up there it's nothing's been undersealed, nothing's been treated, needs a lot more work. But anyway, I shall get round to that. But what I'm going to do first is tear the front suspension off, subframe, so I can strip that down, because if old Rusty comes back, this will have to go over in the corner. So here we've got said Yanmar. You've probably seen this ticking over on my Instagram page. That's the old Yanmar's all stripped down now. It was a bit tatty, runs absolutely perfect. It's a gorgeous little tractor. I've just started, I got the dashboard out of it, started cleaning all that up. You can see the original colour. Started cleaning all that up. Then we've got another project over here, little grey Fergie. This is actually an Ireland registration one. So that's another little job, covered in Land Rover parts at the moment for old Rusty, which should be back this week. So we've got bonnet, inner wings, wing over there, and loads of other bits, rear door just over there. They're the original side steps, that's what they're called, isn't it? Side steps for Ogre. Obviously I put the Uproar ones on, so I dragged these out the other day because I shall clean them up and respray them. They're only on there for about 6 months, but look at the amount of rust. There's good old Land Rover parts. Over there we've got the pile for the Austin Cambridge. So it's a full set of seats, all the carpets and stuff like that. So that, yeah, that's another little project coming up. Parts everywhere. I just need to try and get this place clear for when old Rusty comes back next week. So once she's back, we can crack on and get her finished. It's been nearly a year now, as you can probably tell from the videos. But yeah, I shall rip all this off next week. Fairly simple process, get that off, then I can strip it all down and rebuild it. So there's loads of this on the internet. I won't bore you with it. I'll just tag a few pictures and put on Instagram. So that's it up to date. I shall do this as a 2-part video because it's not long enough. I just wanted to give you a quick update on why I've not been working on old Rusty, why I've not been putting out videos. Well, the whole reason is I'm still waiting for old Rusty to come back. But unfortunately it's taking a long time, but they've promised me next week. So hopefully I'll be able to start putting out videos. So I'll do this as a 2-parter. So from me, it's goodbye. And then it'd be me when old Rusty's back in here, hopefully this week. But for now, see you later. Hello, after all this time. What, 6-8 months I think was the last time I put a video up. I've grown a beard, I've been Father Christmas since then. But anyway, eventually old Rusty's back and I'll give you a little tour around in a minute. Part 1 has just happened. I had the Austin Cambridge up in the air and I was ripping that apart, telling you all about it, how my friend had been kind of diddled a little bit. But anyway, fighting to get old Rusty back. Eventually it's here, so I'll give you a little run around. This is part 2 of the video that I've done, and I've aged a lot. But anyway, we're here. Here we go. Right, let's put you up on the stand. Right, so old Rusty is back, and old Rusty is sprayed. So let's take you down here. If it's a bit dark, I do apologise. So you've got the Austin Cambridge is there, obviously looking a bit lower now because I've ripped all the front suspension off, which I'm just waiting for all the parts to turn up. There's the Rusty Yanmar wing there. There's the Rusty Yanmar, the one that I'll put up on Instagram, and yeah, it's been doing a bit of work on. So I've got all the spray for that now. But yeah, there's the Cambridge, looking a bit sorry for itself. But yeah, it's a bit busy in here at the moment. But anyway, everything had to move because old Rusty's back. Now if you remember the damage on the rear wing, there ain't no damage, all been done. Sorry about the light, but yeah. So old Rusty's all back, all covered up. Keep the dust off of it. Look at the corners, look. bad for a 40-year-old Land Rover now. So anyway, this is just a quick one. So what we've got to do now is we've got to take off all the radiator, which is here, get behind, do all the belts. Oh look, typical Land Rover, look, there's an oil leak there on something, I don't know what that is. But anyway, yeah, we've got to take all this off, clean all this up, put a new radiator in, check to see what the intercooler's like, and then get in, do the new belts. I'm going to do the cam belts and all the auxiliary belts, and then the good bit starts. I can start putting it back together. Can't wait for that. Let's put you back up there. I can't wait for that one. Really looking forward to it. It's been a year now, so probably you can tell by the videos that I've done all this corner here. This was the worst bit, and then gradually work my way around. There's still a little bit to do on the underneath. Still got to clean up the Salisbury axle. There's a tiny hole in the battery box I've got to do, but pretty much it's there, and I shall look forward to putting it all back together. I will take a few bits of film of me not doing the cam belt. There's loads of that on YouTube, you don't want to see that again, but I'll do a bit of a speed up of the wings and inner wings and wiring and belts and all the fancy little bits I do. Went up to Brooklands Classic Car Show the other day, absolutely superb, about 1,000 cars up there, met some Land Rover chaps, and I promise that I will bring the old Rusty up there next year, so they can see it. They had a look at a few clips and photos and stuff like that, but yeah, they were impressed, and I'm taking it up there next year to show them. She's 40 years old, so she's entitled to be seen. So looking forward to getting all that done. Yeah, I think that's about it really. I don't think there's anything else in the pipeline at the moment. Just cracking on with this, so can't wait. Can't wait to get it on the road. I've got the blue one, the blue pickup. Don't know if that's on Instagram or videos or what, but I've got a blue pickup. That's an A-Reg as well. That's got a 300 TDI with auto, but I've got so many I don't know what I'm doing now. This one's a 200 TDI, that one's a 300 TDI. Ogre's down there with that's a Puma, but yeah, that one's a 300 TDI, which will be coming out once old Rusty's on the road. So yeah, so that's the plan of action, and yeah, that's about it. Just a quick add-on to the part one. So there's no part 3, it's just cracking on with this. So I will see you on the next one. Happy New Year, and see you soon.